What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Talking Time is 6 here. Road to 1K. 977. Just make sure everything's working. First of all, they're not dreads, they're braids. And white people can have braids. So if you are living in the world where white people can't have braids, dude, you're like living in the past, man. That's a really racist thing to say, dude. And then to say no offense, that's like a racist remark, dude. Like, what's with all you guys stuck on stupid? We're living in 2024, man. People are allowed to be gay, this, that, the third. People are allowed to be tranny, non-binary. We all mind our own business, but white dudes aren't allowed to have braids. Give me a break, dude. It's not dreads, bro. It's braids. I take them out every other day. Dreads are when you never take it out. I have a different hairstyle friggin' almost every other friggin' day. I don't understand. That was a really rude remark from this dude here. And he says, "Oh, like it's a friendly thing to say, but not a diss, man. It's not a diss. It's just a friendly thing." Funny. You guys are too funny, man. Well, if it's not a diss, okay, thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate it. Appreciate the kindness and the advice. But it's not your hair, and you're a dude, bro. What do you care about other dudes' hair for? That's what creeps me out when all these fucking dudes care about other dudes' hair. Like, what do you care if I'm bald, got a mohawk, got braids, got my hair purple, yellow? What does it matter to another dude? What does it matter to you? You know what I mean? Like, I already have a girl. Real, bro. Like, my girl's the one who does my hair. I don't need someone letting me know the way I should look. You feel me? I look the way I want to look. I like to look different. And that is all I'm going to say about that. Come into the thing, and as soon as I came in here, I already have a comment that says, "Oh, what's with you having braids? Not a diss. But, you should get rid of the braids, man." Or, sorry, he didn't say braids, he said dreads. Oh, God. But that's okay, because it just gave us time to, like, let people pile into the chat.
Here, Ingmar Jansson found the best preserved pre-Viking age burial site in this part of Scandinavia.
The first grave of this kind dates from about 600, thus the beginning of what we call the Vendel era. But anyway, it's just one man that's laid out
That's
like
okay.
that, intact.
Maybe the dude
All
that
the
didn't
other
like my hair.
families, they lie in simple graves. You don't see them.
Okay, let's
over
go to the
there in
comments.
a pile, cremated.
What are the comments?
These Vendel era boat
Smash
graves
that
were
like.
rich in
Appreciate you.
artifacts buried with the dead, objects they believed would serve in the afterlife, including magnificent helmets. They give us an insight into the lives of these
my head
Viking
like that.
adventurers.
There we go.
And the mine lies
There we
in the
go.
middle of the boat, surrounded
How's
by
that?
weapons. Very
You need the
first period.
headset. That's right.
So they would bury 3
Oh yeah,
shields.
check this out. I have the
And
headset
there would
hanging
be
here,
other
so that
things
way
too, such as
I can just
drinking
reach up
vessels,
and
horns,
grab it.
and glass
Off
from
that thing when I had
France,
the,
and so
the
on.
microphone hanging when I did the music. Right? I got lots of more music, lots of more songs.
The Valsier de
Today we're gonna talk about
shows how cremation
some jail
and
stuff.
folk
We're gonna
burial
talk
went
about
together
some,
in the
trending
pre-Viking
stuff,
Noble
about
women were
tattoos
buried with
and
their
that,
typical oval
about
brooches.
relationships,
There
about
was a woman
going
buried over
road to
there in a
1,000.
2-meter-high
We're gonna
mound.
talk about a
She
few
was
different
buried
topics.
with glass pearls and bronze jewelry and so on. But the one thing that was so special was a little dragon head that must have been made out of some kind of
What
ivory.
on earth?
A woman was the owner of the finest ship grave ever found. It was uncovered in a burial mound at Oseberg, south of Oslo, and dates to the earliest part of the Viking Age.
Where am I hearing that from?
The ship now stands in the Oslo Viking Ship Museum, directed by Jan Bill.
During the excavation, it became clear that
Okay,
even though
Big
there
J
weren't
Biz
two
is
complete
here.
skeletons in the grave, it did contain the remains
What
of two
is
distinct
going
individuals.
on?
It was also evident that they were probably female. This was confirmed by the osteological
Yeah,
examinations,
I'm
and they
hearing like
also
some
confirmed
guy
that the
talking.
remains were from an older and a younger woman.
What the heck? I'm sorry about this.
Supercharge your
What is
business
going
with
on?
the all-new Shopify point of sale, the all-in-one POS solution built on the world.
Oh, let me see. Oh, it's picking it up from my phone and my phone's on mute? Wow, that's wild. Dude, my phone was on mute and it was picking it up. The microphone picked up that because it was like turned right down to minimal. I can't believe it was picking up the phone, guys. Wild. Because usually I just keep it on so I can see the messages here, right? In the studio, but it had something else playing. What's good, Eddie? Hope you are well. Thanks, bro. Thanks, King Kniff. Yeah, we're well, man. We need 23 more subscribers to get to that 1K. Nothing at all. I started hearing it too, and I thought I was going nuts. There we go. That's my audio. There we go. All right, we're grooving. I gotta make my chair go up. The reverb is a little echoey. I'm gonna turn that down. That's better. Yeah, that's way better. Finally, yay! You really deserve it, man. Yeah, bro. Bro. There. God, I knew I was a little low there. This thing's the best. I love this armbar thing, bro. This thing is very handy to get around and just. Yeah, so what I wanted to say about a topic is. Let me just pull this up on the screen. I do want to pull up what the guy did. There's a guy named Prison Audio that made me something which I want to share. I'm going to try to do that. Share screen. Okay. And I'm going to play it for you guys. How do I audio? You guys can't hear it. Hang on. Can you guys hear it, or is it just me that can't hear it? It's just me that can't hear it. You can hear the documentary, or you can hear the thing from the guy. You can hear the documentary, okay, or you can hear the thing from the guy. Buddy, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Time is 6. Today, buddy, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Time is 6. Today, buddy, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Time is 6. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Time is 6. Today, the story is going to be about me, how I got sober, and how I cleaned my life up and stayed out of prison and stayed out of jail. Okay, man, I missed out on most of my life. That's what I want to get through to all these younger kids and shit. Their teacher, principals, or whoever, parents. We don't want to listen when we were young. We don't want to listen to that shit. We don't want to be speaking on the story time when I was locked up. When I seen that you can actually come on YouTube and tell your story, you know how happy that made me, that there's actually people out here that'll accept guys like us. Wow. What's going on, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Time is 6. Today, the story is about me, how I got sober, how I cleaned my life up and stayed in jail. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Personario. That was awesome. What do you guys think about that? About what Personario made there? Compilation. It was lit. Muffin Man in the house. LTF, baby. LTF. We gonna hit it. I have a feeling we gonna hit it on stream today. Okay, so what Endlessly wanted me to bring up to you guys is a trending topic is well, not many people are talking about, but we're gonna speak on it. So Blueface, you all know Blueface, obviously. So I guess Blueface is locked up. This is what I'm gathering. And his baby mama number 2, the more famous one, Krishan Ross, her tooth and that, but the main thing, tattoo wise, what she was known for was getting Blueface's face tattooed right on her neck, right? I think it was on the side of her neck first. Don't hold me to this, but I believe it was on the side of her neck first. Then she got another one on the middle of her throat. Then she got mad and got it covered up, one of them or something. And then when he's in prison, they end up talking while he's in prison or in jail, sorry. And I guess he convinced her, or she did it on her own, one or the other. She went and got his face on her face. A face tat of Blueface's face on her face. Huge. The whole size of her cheek, bro. Like that. What do you think about this? What do you guys think about this? Should women get their significant others' face tattooed on them? Really big? Like that just, it blows my mind. Like, I love my girl a lot, but I wouldn't get her face tattooed on my face, bro. Like, and I wouldn't want her to get my face tattooed on her face. Whoa. Now that's like love, dedication, psychoness, clout chasing, like all wrapped up in a blanket. I don't know. Hell no, she's gonna regret that. Yeah, man, she's gonna regret that big time. Cause like, there's only so many things you can do to cover that up. Your whole face, your whole side of your face. Like, come on, this is your face, lady. Like, getting face tattoos is one thing. I'm not against face tats or nothing like that, but that's a little extreme. That's like the most extreme thing I've ever heard. Even more than like Joker that like covered his whole face like the Joker. Like he put the Joker's face on him, but like it kind of looks like now he is the Joker. Like he's like the Florida Joker. So it actually is a reason for it. He wanted to do that for himself. This thing with having someone else's face when you're a female, some dude's face, it's nuts. It's crazy. She had a huge career ahead of her. She was really like she's trending all the time. She's really famous. She did her music thing. She's she's broken away and from him I thought and she's gonna make lots of money now. But it just blows my mind and I just need other people's opinions on it because to me it looks like a clout stunt or like a last desperate thing to get back with him or something and hold him down while he's in jail and get his face on me and then he's gonna love me again. He wouldn't get her face on his ass. No, for real. Of course not. It's just I don't know. So that was one thing we were gonna bring up. Then yeah, dude should get paid though. Yeah, but we had the best month that we've had in a long time with the numbers. I don't know if you follow me on different social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. They're connected now because they've been connected for a long time through Meta because it's owned by the same person, just like Google and YouTube's owned by the same person, not the same person that owns Facebook and Instagram. They're two separate people. Google and YouTube is one guy, Instagram and Facebook's another guy. But we had a really good one. I posted in the community and on my socials to show y'all that we had a great month. Is I can't remember how many times better than before. I think it was like 3 times better than before. It's 45.7K. And then we did like, I believe 16K or something in the week. 30 subs in a week. We did really good this week and this month. We put out a lot of content, which we're going to continue to do. And 90% of the viewers were new, which is great because we already have a solid foundation here. LTF, we have solid foundation, you know, and now that we got all these new viewers and new faces, I appreciate that. And they need to check out the playlist because I organized the playlist. I've been cleaning the channel up, like the titles of the playlists aren't so long anymore. I've realized it's not about me. Like, you can't just make a title like what you want to make it because you like the title and you make it this long title because that's what you want to do. You got to make things simple and easy for the viewer. So I've been thinking about you guys and just thinking what's easiest, best for you guys. So I've been making them as short as possible, right to the point of the playlist. So you know exactly what that playlist is. If it says 45 uh, uploads on there, there's going to be 45 good videos. You know what I mean? Especially the interviews and like a lot of the playlists are really good. And I'm gonna keep filtering through the channel in the next over the next week or so. Keep filtering through the channel and getting rid of making it nicer, making it better, doing what I can to do. What's going on, Mr. Diddy? How are you doing, man? Shout out to Diddy. Um, yeah, so it's just like we're gonna keep cleaning the channel up for you guys. You know, so if you check it out and keep working on more merch. I want to get better merch, a cooler logo. I want to make the logos on all the t-shirts and hoodies and female spandex yoga clothing. So I've been thinking about y'all a lot, different ways that I can make it better, you know. And we do offer memberships now. So because we got that when we were at 500, you know, you can get memberships. It's like $5. Then you'll get all like the bloopers and behind the scenes stuff when I mess up on a video or the video is like way too long or something like that, or the audio used to mess up all the time, you know, and then we start laughing and then I don't end up posting it, but it might still be a good live, you know what I mean? Different things like that, or like just bloopers or behind the scenes stuff, or then you get one-on-one calls with me once a month, you know what I mean? Different things like that, different perks, stickers, this, that. Just bouncing over from Crumps. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, good to see you too, man. I went and binge watched your channel, Mr. Diddy. Damn, bro. Your freaking channel is awesome, man. Shout out to Mr. Diddy. I wanted to talk about Mr. Diddy for a minute because this guy right here, Mr. Diddy, shout out to Muffin Man. But shout out to Mr. Diddy, okay? His channel, he does above and beyond. He goes out and he friggin' gets these crooked cops. Like that short that I put out today earlier, right before the live, what they did to that 18-year-old black female woman, that's atrocious. It's disgusting. It shouldn't be happening in 2024. It's sick. And these guys think they can get away with it just because they're police officers. You know, she wasn't under arrest or nothing. Just because she's like, why do you want my phone? Like, because she wouldn't hand over her phone immediately. They freaking tackled her like onto the ground and like were threatening her, like we're gonna throw you in jail, blah blah blah. Like, it's just insane. She came there willingly, thinking she can trust the police. It's just like, so anyway. Back to Mr. Diddy. This guy, Mr. Diddy, goes out. If you haven't seen his channel, you gotta go check out his channel. He goes out and he makes these cops accounted for, and he knows what he's doing. He knows the law right to the T, and he knows the laws, and he films them, and it's awesome. He's making them, you know, pay for what they're crooked, man. If they're crooked, he'll catch them. He's good at it. He's good at what he does, and the content's great. Just put it that way. Yeah, that was great content, man. Normally, I won't lie, I normally don't like to watch prison content unless I'm like researching for an interview or stuff like that, or going to one of my homies' channels and smashing the like or coming in comment to say hi, because that's all I do all day, and it's, you know, my channel that I do all day, and then what I've lived through my whole life. It's like when I want to watch something, usually I want to watch something different, right? Like a movie or something, or documentary or something. You know what I mean? But and I like a lot of like water stuff and sharks and, you know, outdoor stuff. Probably because I've been locked in a lot of my life, and I don't. I'm an in person because like I don't like to go around too many people, right? So when I seen his channel, man, he's brave, man, because I can't go around. Police make me paranoid. I just have too much post-traumatic stress from police fighting them, and I've got like two or three assault police, and it's just police. Anytime I've been around them, they've always arrested me. So it's just weird. It's a weird feeling. It's like uneasy feeling, even if I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not breaking the law or anything. But now that you see Mr. Diddy's stuff and other guys like that, you end up learning, like, you know, they can't just do that. They can't just come up and start digging down your pockets and this and that. But I don't know if the laws are the same in Canada. That's why I'm also freaked out, because I don't know the laws here. Like the constitutional rights that you guys have in the U.S. is amazing. I love it. It's like, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro. No, no, it doesn't. His channel's got nothing to do with prison. That's what I was about to say. I went and watched his channel. It's freaking awesome. He goes around and he freaking films these policemen, and he freaking they'll get upset because he's filming them. And they got one dude literally got so upset that he was filming, he arrested him for no reason, just because he swore. It was pathetic, man, what the officer did. But Diddy ended up winning in the long run, and Diddy ended up winning big time, and made the cop really get accounted for and look really, really, really stupid. And it's the best because I hate cops, and to see them looking stupid like that, it made my whole night. It made my week. It made like I was like, yes, this is the wickedest channel. Like for convicts that hate the police, you will love this channel. If you hate the police, you will love this channel. Just put it that way. Yeah, Muffin Man, for real, man. That's why I felt bad that day when we were talking and you're like, "Hey, did you ever check out my videos?" And I was like, and I said, "Oh man, prison content, yeah, man. Usually just smash the likes for my homies and all that." And then like I felt stupid because I didn't know that it had nothing to do with prison, and I went and checked it out and I loved it. So I kind of put my foot in my mouth. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say sorry publicly, even though no one knew about it. But just, you know what I mean? Just, yeah, that was a kind of dumb thing for me to say. Um, but yeah, man, fuck, I loved it. Speech that clown got fired. Yeah, sick. I'm glad that clown got fired because that was brutal. And how they came back the second time and everything. Yeah, I think we're more than like 5 or 10 minutes in now, right? Yeah, like 26 minutes in, so I think I can get away with it. Okay, I'm back. We had to have a little break, 2 second break. Yeah, we gotta start doing collabs. I gotta start staying on lives because we're so close to the 1K. I had my 4,000 hours for the longest time. It's like catch 22 because I had 4,000 hours, but I didn't have the subs for like, I think like a year straight. I had like 4,000 hours from going live every weekend. But I'm just gonna start going live every day for you guys, start talking to you guys. I might have to start going live maybe at night when I'm relaxing on the couch, and I haven't been playing video games at all. But I have this one video game that is like breaking out of jail, and you need a second person, right? So Muffin Man was saying he had a PlayStation. So if one of the maybe Muffin Man or somebody, don't know who, maybe if Muffin Man wants to, we can break out of the jail. It's a break out of the jail game, right? And then you're on the run and stuff. It's pretty neat. It's called One Way, I think. Yeah, and you don't have to have the game. That's the thing. If you like, say I own the game and you have a friend, they because it has to be two players. You can't play it with one person. It's one of them type of games. So it shares it to your friend like for free because you need a second person. So it kind of lets them have you just invite them and then it's like they can play too, even if they don't have the game. So that's pretty cool. So I'd like to do that when it like at night, one of these nights, so I can get these hours in, these hours up. Whoa. Well, whatever you guys want to talk about, man. Whatever you guys want to. Yeah, the U.S. has the freedom of speech, constitutional rights, and all these wicked laws, man, that protect you. Um, here, I don't know what it's like there, but here, if you're on probation, it's fucked, man. Like, you have no rights at all. I'm not on probation, but I've been out of trouble since 2017. But, man, if you're on probation here, like I was my whole childhood, they fucking dig you down, man. They'll just roll up to you and ask you your name, even though they already know your damn name. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh well, are you breaking any of your conditions?" Da 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 da. And they have a right to search you because you're on probation. So this is their little game that they play. Our rights are an illusion here forever. Yeah, I know because none of the police freaking go by it. They all want to freaking be crazy animals, and it's like you basically have to freaking have a camera and fucking record them, or else they just say whatever they want and do whatever they want. This body cam thing's been a little bit better though. They can't lie so much, but I noticed they do like shutting it off, for each other here and there. But there's one thing that I seen come up in the algorithm about like these officers that get pulled over by other officers, right? And they like trying to talk each other out of it, like trying to like, oh, I'm an officer, and they're like drunk driving or something, and the other officer's not even from the same precinct, and they're like, it'll be like a female or something. She'll be like trying to like act all sweet and innocent, like, well, my house is just down the road. I don't know if you want to just just like hinting weird things. It was just like trying to like get off, like telling them shut the camera, like trying to signal to them like shut the camera off, and they're like, no, I can't lose my job. I'm not gonna shut the camera off. Like it's just weird. It's crazy nowadays because I love cop action. Yeah, it's just crazy nowadays because 2024 is just like anything can happen nowadays. Like there's nothing that I wouldn't believe nowadays if I see it. Like it's like nowadays anything could happen. And I believe it because look at how many different things that have been accomplished just by like people rioting and saying like, this ain't right. And everybody started filming them, like guys like Diddy, people like Diddy have been filming them like crazy. And this is starting a thing now. And you know what? This keeps going on. If everybody starts doing this, you know, this is what everybody's got to start doing. Film 'em. Everything else is being filmed anyways all the time. They want you on film everywhere you go. Anything you do, you're gonna get filmed because you're either on a film from this street corner or that store or that gas station or your phone or this thing or that thing. So they always got you on camera. So that's why nowadays crime is not good. It's no good. You just better off making content, make whatever you're talented at, music, whatever you're good at, writing, produce, do whatever you gotta do. You know what I mean? Make beats, do whatever you're good at, man. Just don't do crime because nowadays with the cameras, you're gonna get caught. Unless you're a damn mastermind or something. Okay? And I don't think there's too many of them out there, or else the jails wouldn't be full. These guys you see on these heister movies, like, there ain't that many of them really out there. There is out there, but I mean, like that Larry Lawton dude, he actually was the real deal. That I believe that's his name. I hope that was his name correctly. He's with these heists that they do. It's so far fetched, bro. It's just like a joke. And the jail movies though are getting a little bit better. You notice that anything from 2023, 2024, like entertainment, like movies and TV shows, is more relevant. It's more like after the pandemic, it's more like they don't beat around the bush no more. Like they're talking about it online, they're talking about everything that's happening now. Like before the movies, before the pandemic, they wouldn't even like the movies felt like old because they wouldn't bring up fact stuff like relevant stuff like the odd movie would, but most of the movies before the pandemic wouldn't bring up like the fact that everybody's always on their phones and everybody's on the computer and like everything revolves around digital now, right? And these movies nowadays they resemble that, and it's wild. And the technology, the AI, it's getting more smarter and smarter every day now. This stuff blows my mind because like I used to watch VHSs growing up when I was a little kid in freaking elementary school, like grade three or little. We used to watch VHSs, and then I remember the DVD player coming out when the PS2 came out. PS2 came out, and it was cheaper to get your DVD player from a PlayStation 2 because the DVD players were like friggin' $600 or something in Canada, probably like 500 in US, and the console was like 399, 299 in the US probably. So it's like easier to get the console, and you have your console for your kids, and then you got your, the parents would be able to watch their DVD in the living room. If parents aren't home, you play your game. But me as a young kid, I used to always have to trade in the next console. If I had to get a new one, I would trade mine in with all my games and be like, please, I want the new one for Christmas, please, please. I'd wait all year for the new one, trade in all my games and all my consoles, controllers, everything from the last system. And then I would get like one game in the new system, and I'd be like, shit, why did I do that? Like, but you're happy to have the new system, but then you're just like, but then you end up loving it, and but just sometimes just like I wish I still had some of the stuff, but I'm slowly getting it back. A few years ago, I started getting this stuff back slowly and not wanting to spend my money on drugs and alcohol or cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes either, so a lot of people go spend 10, 12 bucks a day on cigarettes. I think it's more now. Fuck, that's how it was when I smoked and I quit in 2018 or 19. And first I did the vape on the juice, you know. Yeah, it was like a real strong tobacco flavor at first with a high whatever tobacco or sorry nicotine, a high nicotine count, and then I just lowered it until eventually I said, "Hey, is there one with no?" And then I just ended up it fell and broke one day, and I just didn't get another one, and then I didn't smoke after that. So that was for 2019. So I don't spend money on that stuff either. So it's like once in a while. Back then, I don't do it no more. But back then, I used to treat myself. I'd go grab a game, the newest game out. Nowadays, everything. If I have extra money, I go and get a new item for the podcast, or I go get a new item for the channel. You know what I mean? Everything revolves around the channel now. Carlin, Carlin Hood, Wagwan Star, Wagwan. What's up, brother? What I'm gonna do quickly is um put all the comments on the screen so that way in the video when people watch it back they can see all the comments. Okay, here we go. Won't take long. I wish they did this for you. I'm not sure if they do. If they do, I'm crazy, but I'm not sure if they do it or not. When you put a title in on StreamYard, you go and upload it to YouTube, and then there's no title, and you have to put the title in again. So it's just kind of I don't really like coming on StreamYard, but I do because I figured out how to use the new mic and the new soundboard here on StreamYard, and I haven't, that's the way I know how to do it. I don't want to. I'm gonna try to figure it out like the just going on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't have as many like I don't know. I don't know where to get into the settings. I'm gonna figure it out though. Every day I learn stuff. I stay up and learn stuff every day, man. I study this stuff. That's how I got it going. Everything's all hooked up. It was like I got a lot of stuff that you guys don't know. Like behind the scenes, we got the friggin' lights like crazy, and I got the lights on the computer now, up, side, and down. I got fucking Michael Myers contacts on. It's crazy. We're crazy here. We're a little different. You know what I mean? We're a lot different than anybody else. You know, all kinds of really good equipment, and this thing does everything. This thing's got so many different angles. This thing's awesome. Got endlessly one for Christmas. You know, I don't ever put that there, but I'm just gonna put that there for a minute, so I can. Yeah, this thing lower. Look at it. It goes way up. It does everything, man. It's got all the different locks. Lock it in. You can take this off, which is for the phone. Take it off and put the camera on. All of it. We got this for Christmas. We both got one on Christmas, and they're really handy. Really good for content, everybody. And you're not gonna believe this though. This was only like I think it was only like 5 or 10 Canadian bucks, between 5 and 10 Canadian dollars. But it's so good. It's lightweight. I love it. I couldn't believe the price on it. I literally couldn't believe the price of it because it literally has a level. It even has a level on it. See the level right there. I love this thing. This thing's helped with content so much. So much. And then we got ring lights, out the wazoo. Yeah, we gotta have ring lights. Cause I'm in the dark, all the lights are off, you know? But we got purple light. This one's purple, big light, kind of purple. And then all over the screen here, we got all up the monitor lights. And those keep flashing different colors. And then the soundboard, all different colors. So it's pretty cool. I just got to get a keyboard now that does lights, and it'll be good. And double monitor, at the little monitor here, computer monitor. Then I got a flat screen up there, 32-inch, just for second screen. See what's going on with y'all. Hey, look who it is, everybody. And it said, what it do, everybody? Just having a podcast. And in the hours. What's going on? Why, who's coming up? I'll put the thing in the chat if anyone's coming up. I don't care if anyone wants to come up and hang out. Do it again. that goes for Diddy or anybody that wants to come on. Anyone. You guys are all family here. What a. Yeah, buddy. What a. There we go. There we go. We're almost there, man. I think we're like 23 away. We're gonna hit it. $22 now, so oh no. Freaking the stream's cutting in and out. Uh-oh. 10 likes, everybody. Let's smash the like. 10 likes. Smash that like if you haven't smashed it yet. Oh, it said there was 9 watching and now there's 10 likes. That's good. Thanks, everybody. If you haven't done it, do it, please. It helps. Believe it or not, it does help. Believe it or not, it helps creators know that the viewers are liking the content. And it helps the YouTube algorithm know. That's what I'm gonna say. All the creators know it's good to get the likes. I think we got like what this month we did our best numbers, man. Like for whatever said. So we got over 1,000 likes this month, and I really appreciate all of you guys that been smashing the like. But I need all my old people, all the originals, to all come back because I was all new people, and I'd OG. If we had everybody coming back, it's gonna be like God knows how many likes, right? Over 1,000 likes. I was proud of that. On the road to 1K, and we got over 1,000 likes in 1 month, and that I was or something more than usual. Yo, Eddie, will you join Weevy live in a bit? Yeah, sure, man. If Weevy wants me to. I need the hours though. That's the thing. Weevy should come jump on, cause I need hours, man. I'm gonna, but yeah, I'll come say hi though when I'm done. Like I'm gonna be done on here eventually, and then I'll come say hi. I'll stay on there for a while and hang out with y'all. We tattooing face tonight? Not tonight, fam. Not tonight. You can always go back and rewatch the video though. Video will always be there. I can't believe it, man. I was nervous, man. I was scared, but I had the balls to trust myself. I believed in myself that, hey, man, I can do this on camera. I can do this seeing it backwards in the mirror. And hey, it worked out. Excuse me. It worked out. I liked it. But I got a new tattoo gun set, the cordless one. So there will be some tattoo videos coming in the near future, like within the next week, because I am doing some tattoos probably very, very soon. Because I haven't had one in a while, and it's very addicting to get tattoos. And it's like I don't do cigarettes or drugs, only weed and no alcohol. So that's one of my addictions. So I gotta get some more, and so I do it myself. Nothing on the face. I'm just gonna be doing a lot of stuff on wherever on my arm and my legs and stuff, and maybe I don't know. Sometimes I go on my torso. I have tattooed my own torso before. Like I still gotta, I don't know. I would like to trade work with a homie. Like if there was homies, I'm gonna put that out there. I haven't like actually said that before, but I should put that on like my Facebook or something. I'll trade work. Anyone like any of my homies in the area, if you want to get work done, in exchange for work, we'll exchange work. Because I can't get my other arm with my left hand. I can't tattoo with my, obviously, can't write even. Uh, so I can't get this arm, which sucks, right? So I want to get, whatever they think is fair. We'll do it. We'll tattoo each other. Yeah, the new set though, the cordless thing I haven't even used yet that I got for Christmas. We haven't used it yet. I'm dying to use it, so you're gonna see tattoo videos for sure. We even got you know what really blows my mind? Like I love the fact that a lot of viewers are from America and Canada. I appreciate all my Canadians, all my Americans, people in the UK and stuff. But we literally have people, I don't know if this is part of the UK, I don't think it is, but the Netherlands, we literally have people in the Netherlands watching, and shout out to all our people in Ireland. I love all our people in Ireland that keep commenting. I love y'all. You guys are so cool, man. I wish you guys could make it more, but the time differences are so different. It's hard to catch a live unless I go live in the morning. But shout out to the Fitzgeralds and all the Irish viewers and content people that have been here from the beginning since I started making content. Damn, these contacts, I mean, are really fucking starting to bug my eyes. I'm gonna take them out in a minute. I got contacts in, and with the screen, you know what I mean? I put wires. I'll be right back. You guys amuse yourselves for 2 seconds. Whoa. Whoa. This thing is really good to put the contact. This is where I store them. This is a little machine thing that stores your. It's crazy. It stores your contacts in there, and then you stick it in the cleaner, and no, it doesn't happen. Nothing happens to them. One sec, yo. Just gotta get these in there safe. It's shaped like a contact, so. But I don't know why it keeps doing that with the internet. StreamYard keeps cutting in and out. There you go. And you just put them in like that. Now they're in there. And then you just put them in here with this, you have your solution in here. And they're great. And they're good. Alright. Yep, that's it. That's how you do it. Now my eyes aren't hurting. It's getting blurry from the damn reading the screen with color contacts. I just don't suggest it. Just stick to music videos and stuff like that. insides of your fingers. I gotta touch them up. The insides of the fingers. I'm doing a YouTube. It says YouTube on this finger. On the inside. Right? I gotta touch up some stuff here on my hand. See on the music note right here. I gotta touch up the corner. And then this cross right here in the one spot on the tail. I make that dark. And the insides is brutal. This said Sea Jaws on it, on the pinky, from the original name of the channel, Canadian Joe War Stories. And we called it Sea Jaws for a long time. And then that says Stephanie's name on the ring finger here. And then that's YouTube, and this is LTF. You know? Like that. So, that's what I'm dedicated to. And the YouTube play button, when we hit the 1K, we're doing it. I hope we hit it tonight because I want to tattoo it tomorrow. Yeah, the YouTube play button is not going to be hard. It's just like a little square with the little triangle thing in the middle. Excuse me. Yeah, that's going to be cool. I like it. I've always wanted to get that anyways. I've been wanting to get it for a while, but I figured, hey, I gotta at least have 1,000, you know? So I've been holding myself off on getting it. Yeah, next month we're gonna start going heavy on the tattoos, like from other people in spots that I can't get, which is like the neck, the back, and the right arm. Those are things that I've been saving up for, or gonna trade work for, you know. This world's vicious, yo. It's all about money. Money makes the world go round, right, guys? It's all about money. You know, I wish it wasn't, but it is, man. You can't do nothing without it. You know, I'll be happy. All I want, man, is I want like a house, you know, a little family, a little like, you know, the American dream, yo. You know what I mean? It doesn't gotta be some mansion, $20 million mansion, or some mansion. You feel me? Yeah, working hard, bro. Grinding every day. Grinding every day. I know other people like to show you crack rocks and shit like that. But I don't smoke my money. I'm not talking about anybody specific. There's a lot of people out there that do it. A lot of people are on drugs out there, man. This was my dad's the money clip. That was my dad's money clip. He passed away. He passed away. That was one of the things left to me. So that really means a lot to me. You know. This is a stack. A little stack. I worked fucking like you don't understand. It's not like I'm rich or not like I got money coming out my ass. Like I don't fucking have all kinds of money like that, man. Like you feel me? I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to make more other incomes. This one, you know, the income that I have, it's not good. Like you know, it's bad and it's not great. And yeah, but that's why I've been working so hard on social media. Eventually, yo, we're gonna be able to stream to live to more than one place at a time. Like if I start getting enough money to get the StreamYard, like actually pay for the StreamYard or pay for Streamlabs or one of these different apps, you can whatever you can do, you can stream to like Facebook, YouTube, and like TikTok at the same time, shit like that. You can stream to like 3 different platforms at a time. Every time when I go to try it, it says you gotta upgrade. Excuse me, man. Just freaking, I don't understand what's wrong with me here. Sorry about that, everybody. It's kind of rude, but it's the damn pop. That's why I keep going away from the mic.
Awesome!
What do y'all want to talk about? You guys got any questions? Montana B. Montana B more. One hitter. One hitter quitter. What's up, brother? I don't know how you guys always. I see you guys always live late at night, and damn, I don't know how you guys stay up so damn late. You guys are night owls, night hawks, right? I always see you guys. I always see Anna live late at night, and I'm like, damn, I can't go in there now. I'm like ready for bed. I'm gonna pass out. But I'll sneak in there and smash the like here and there when I can, And then there's just so many people to keep track of, you know what I mean? But Anna's always pops up. Boom. She's alive more than anyone, I think. You're gonna get your hours in, girl. You probably almost got your hours. You're almost there. Keep it up. Keep doing it. Because she's probably gonna get her hours in, and we gotta get the subs up at the same time. You know? I'll share something out for you this week. I'll come on there. I'll come in and grab one of your good videos and post it in the community. That way people see it. Something to help out. I think everybody's going over to Weevy's because Weevy's a night owl. And he's like, they're up and they got a conversation going on, stuff like that. Like, it's hard for me to keep the conversation going just with the chat if the chat's not talking, you know, the lives and shit. I was always good at it, reading the comments and stuff like that, but y'all didn't even let me know, like, what do you guys think about the tattoo thing, man? About the woman, uh, Krishan Rock, man, tattooing Blueface's face on her face. Crazy lady. Let me see. Oh yeah, I was gonna say about the token white boys. Okay, okay. Every hood has a token white boy. Okay, in T dot, because here in T dot, it's not like we got all kinds of, like, there's 50% of our population here is from other places. more than 50%. So we are not like we're their token white boy that they hang out with, and then like the other white kids they'll think is like dorks and like you know, but they'll like one or maybe two or if they're good friends or something. The odd time you end up, but yeah, and it's white boys always are hard as fuck. Trust me, and they talk like ruthless and they're fucking grimy and like basically a teenager, right? Crazy white teenage boy, and they grow up in the same hood, same housing. They're all friends, and that's what happens. So they end up, that's what you call a token white boy, right? Or that's what the Jamaicans would call a token white boy. Sorry. Well, Jamaicans here in the city in Toronto. That's on. I'm gonna make sure I clarify that. So I don't know about other places. I've never been anywhere out of Ontario. Okay, guys. So if I speak on stuff, it's always from here. I've learned a lot what goes on down there, but I have really no really, right to speak on this stuff. I would like to speak on what I've been through personally or what I know happens here. But I love interviewing people from other places so that way the viewers get, an understanding how it is or shooting the politics back and forth with different people from different states because every state's different. I eventually want to get somebody from every single state. That's my goal. And I want to do everywhere in the world too, but I mean, trying to get every state. We got quite a few already, but there's certain states that I do love more than others. It's kind of weird, but me being Canadian, never been to the US, it's like certain states draw me in more than others. Like Florida, LA, um, New York is like basically the same as Toronto. Um, just bigger. And that's another thing what I wanted to mention to you guys. When the crack epidemic happened, or the crack era happened in the 90s and 2000s, just because other crises happened, and like the mental health crisis, and then the opioid crisis, and then the opioid pandemic, and then the fentanyl crisis, and then the COVID-19. Just because all these other pandemics happened, they forgot that the people that smoked the crack for all them years, they still smoke crack. They're still smoking. So we still got the crack epidemic happening here in the city. They don't understand how many homeless people are here. And now they want to bring in like a whole bunch of more people, and they don't know where to put them. They don't have housing for them, and they're gonna end up on the streets. And it's insane. Like parks are full tents, and it's friggin' winter time. And it's cold. It's just nuts, and so many people are homeless and don't have housing here, and they don't want to build. They keep talking about building housing, but they never do. And it's just like they talk about zoning, and you gotta have this and that, and it's always such a hassle to make housing. Like housing, way back, like when my grandfather came here in Regent Park, way back then, like in the 30s or something. Park, so they had low income housing, low government income housing, and so they worked hard and built these huge freaking Regent Park is a huge government housing projects that's gigantic, and it's got north side, south side, so and then eventually, so it was all Irish at first, and then eventually after that, I'm getting tired, but after that happened, when all the Irish was there, eventually a lot of Jamaican people started coming, and a lot of Jamaican filled up. So then Jamaican and Indian people, so then mostly Jamaican came, and then so it's like half Irish and Jamaican. But then slowly it became more Jamaican than Irish, and then now it's barely any Irish left in down there. Um, excuse me, my grandmother, or we do have family still there, right? Uh, so Grandma Miller, she's still there, and these kind of places that um, you can imagine, like what it looks like, government housing houses, places like that where most of our family grew up in housing projects, right? And it's like pissy staircases, you know what I mean? Elevators, pissy elevators, you know, curry, the whole floor reek like curry. If one person, is a curry family, Indian family, which, you know, I'm not racist at all to anybody because I grew up with multicultural, you know, so I was always used to all this. And it's like that here. It's brutal with the pissy staircases. So they need to get new housing, because these housing that they do have is whoa. It's just like the what you guys got in the U.S. It gets beat down after the years and years and years, and they still got the same housing projects as they had 100 years ago or 80 years ago, right? And then they haven't put up any more housing projects at all for anybody. All they keep doing is putting up condos, condos for people to buy an apartment. Well, they should be making those apartments fucking government housing for fucking low income housing because all these people are homeless. It's a fucking pandemic. It's a crisis. Like I'm gonna bring the news to y'all more about the homelessness here. It's nuts. It's wild. Yeah, sucks. It is icky. It's not good. Like we need to put the funding to. I'm not no politician or government person, this or that, but I'm just trying to speak. You know, eventually I would like one day to go out and do like what people like Chad Marks and people like that do. They go around sometimes and talk to people. Talk to youth like in schools or stuff. I don't know if Chad's done that, but I know guys have done that where they go around and talk about, so that way, in your area where you grew up or something. So it's a way to give back for all the bad stuff you did. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are embarrassed to talk about it, so it's hard to get guys to come out and talk about it, right? So sometimes it's good. You go to the high school or whatever and talk to these you get it arranged by the principal or whatever, and you're like a special guest, you know what I mean, and you give back. And that's what you can do if you've been sober for many years. Like you get sober first, and then you can think about what you want to do to help. I love that compilation that Prison Audio made. That blew my mind. That was the nicest thing, man. That viewers have done nice things and stuff before, drawing pictures. Like shout out, the lady that drew the picture for me, the puffy of me. And then there's been other people that drew pictures, of Toronto and stuff, and the logo, different things, different slideshows and stuff. But this one really was cool. This one was really cool. I liked it. I loved it. How he took the words and like I'd be talking and then he would switch it to a different scene, but I'd be still finishing that sentence. It was like one sentence. That was really neat how he did that. That was cool. That gave me ideas how to make better shorts and stuff. That was really cool. And share it out. It was wicked. I want to somehow put that on the channel. I don't know if you can put stuff from IG, other people's IG on your channel, but that would be cool to put on the channel for real. I just shared it on here. yeah, man, I just want to help people, you know what I mean? Just want to have positivity, just help people, just make it. That's what I want to do, man. I want to make that, bag so I can help my family, you know what I mean? Help everybody. When I say everybody, I'm talking about like everyone in my family. There's only a few loved ones that are really, really close. And I just want to make sure they're okay before they pass and stuff. And we can do some things, experience things. I've never been anywhere, so I'm ready to, go around and do some stuff, man. Blow up and fucking go traveling around. I eventually, hopefully, be able to come to the U.S., man. That's my dream. I want to be able to get rid of whatever stipulation it is when you can't travel, when you're a convict, when you're a fucking felon. It's depressing. It's like you want to go places and you can't. um, I think like the UK lets you in. I could go to the UK or anywhere else, Mexico, anywhere. It's just for some reason the US is very, very sticky with, and vice versa with people that are criminals. We've already looked this up last year. I remember we had this talk. I think it's like because I wanted to get stuff. I wanted to go over to the U.S. to get my girl. She came here, and it's like if you're convict, I think it's like 10 years out of trouble. I think that's what it was. So Canada, North America. Welcome to the channel, Sam. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm from Canada, Toronto, and Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And my girlfriend here, she came here from all the way from the U.S., from the West Coast, from Nevada. She was raised in Reno and was born in Arizona. So she's like got West Coast skin. Like she's darker than normal white people. She's white, but she's darker than Canadian white people. I don't know what it is because I think it's just being so close to California and the sun out there, in the desert and all that, man. She's got a permit tan. Me being inside my whole life, locked up most of my life, and then since I've been out, I'm more of a home person, you know. I'm a very, I was a very violent person back then, and so I was easy to pop off. So I don't like to go around too many people, if that makes sense, because I would always think, oh, these people will never rat me out, this, that, the third, and then next thing you know, you fucking put them in the hospital. Next thing you know, they do rat you out. So anyway, I've been not going around people so that way I don't do anything violent. You know what I mean? So I kind of stick to myself, and that's cool with me. You know what I mean? Family reunions, get togethers, birthdays, Christmases, stuff like that. I'll come visit people. People can come visit me. But on the day to day, I'd rather just keep to myself. I go to these groceries, man, I'm out of there quick. I just want to get in and get out. I go to a store, I'm there and back quick. Like, I don't want to be lingering, chatting with people. I don't know, man. That's why I do it on here. Like, I got you guys on here, my YouTube family that I love. You know what I mean? Uh, and you guys understand me, I guess, kind of. Some of y'all do. And understand the way convicts are. A lot of us are institutionalized, and you know, some guys are okay after. The guys that have done lot of time in the hole, it fucks your brain up, and I'd want to say you're never the same after you've been in the hole for a long period of time. It does something, man. Something, you know what I mean? Something goes off in your head, or else you wouldn't be alive. Like to make it through, it's like something has to break. You have to be some sort of imagination or some sort of friend, because people can only be alone so much, right? They found out that it was like kind of torturous to do that to people. Nowadays, that's what they say. But meanwhile, they used to throw dudes in the hole like indefinitely. Like this dude Monster, I have a story on the channel from when I was in the hole. Got out, come back, and he's still in the hole. Like because he picked up a guard and rammed his head into the wall head first, like back, because Monster was huge. Picked the guard up by his belt, one hand on his belt behind his back, and I guess the other hand on his back behind his shirt. Picked him up and rammed him into the wall head first. So the guy was so terrified of him. He says like he can't go to work if Monster's on the range on the unit. So Monster has to stay in the hole like indefinitely, bro. It's nuts. And this dude is like a big juice monkey guard and terrified of Monster. But yeah, being in the hole for long, long periods of time, man, it's not good for people. And it's not fun, and it's not a place that anybody wants to go. It's jail within jail, right? And it's so sick that when you get out of the hole, you literally think for a minute that you're getting out of jail, but you're not. You're just going back to your unit, but it almost feels like you're going home. If you've been in jail for a long period of time and you go down in the hole for a long period of time and then get out and go back to your unit, you literally feel like you're like going home. Sick. So it's kind of like therapy when guys come on here. For me, anyway, it's kind of like therapy coming on, pouring my guts out to you guys, telling you guys my stories, my life story, what I've been through in there. And for newer viewers, I want you guys to know none of this stuff has happened recently. This is all stuff from my childhood and my past. Okay, got out 2017, and I haven't committed a crime since. So, uh, while I was in there, I was pretty wild. Like I didn't stop hustling, put it that way. You gotta hustle while you're in there. I wish I could tell y'all what I actually did in there, but I can't. Because it's too incriminating. You know what I mean? I can't. But one day I might write a book, you know what I mean? And one day I might write a book of a fictional character or like a life story based on a life story or like my life story but like based on a true character type thing. So that way there is certain parts that can be fiction. You know what I mean? I'm gonna write a book one day though, bro. It's gonna be a good book. It's gonna be a damn good book. And it's gonna deserve a movie from my childhood, yo. We're gonna go right from childhood, speed through it like a 5-10 minute intro at the beginning, speed through the whole damn childhood in the movie. It's probably got to be at least one of those double tapes like Scarface was, right? Casino was a double tape. Nowadays it's CDs, but Blu-rays, digital, all that. But I was in a commercial, guys, when I was like a baby. They used me as a car in a car seat for a commercial here in the city, and my mom was walking down with me, and they thought that my mom was so hot, and me, I was so cute. They asked if they could use me, and they did. And so after that, I thought, okay, so you gotta have your actors union or something. So I'm in the actors union, I think. something like that. Once you do a commercial, you're in the actors union, I think. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100%, so don't like get mad at me if that's not true. Because if I'm not 100% on something, I always tell you guys that. So I'm not 100% on that. You're going to commercial, I think there's something to do with now you're in it. Like, I don't know though. So then they tried to make a movie about me when I was young, about a crime I did, crime me and my homies did, and it was really bad. We hurt somebody, we beat him up real bad. They ended up like vegetable and wheelchair and shit. And we were only like little kids, you know. But they made it a huge thing because it was like the reason they made it such a big deal. If it was anyone else, they wouldn't have made it such a big deal. But because it was someone in politics, someone to do with the government, it was the mayor's son. So because it was the mayor's son, that's why it was such a fucking huge issue. And that shit, none of it was like the whole thing was trash. So that's why I don't tell no one about it because the whole thing was all lies. They lied about my mom. They made her look bad. They lied about me. They lied about everything. Not any of it was true. It was all from the guy's dad's point of view. So that's just fucking trash. I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, so they made a movie about me back then. Documentary, something. But I don't get it. To me, private cell is a luxury. Well, private cell is a luxury. Well, try being in there for a year. And it won't be a luxury when you're in there for a long, long, long period of time, man. Even guys that have been in the shoe, big tough guys, you know, that go to the shoe, even admit that being in a cell by themselves is not good. You need human interaction, dude. Having a cell to yourself is one thing. Having a private cell is one thing. I'm talking about being on lope, dude. When you're on loss of all privileges here in Toronto, they take your mattress out, dude. You get nothing. You're in the hole with nothing. No canteen, no food, no nothing, bro. No reading material, no writing materials, no radios. Okay? This is the kind of treatment that you get here. I don't know. Some guys, you get the luxuries, you got a book, you got this, that, the third, a mattress to sleep on during the day, reading a book, what else? Radio or whatever, eating all your canteen, this, that, the third. That ain't happening here, dude. They're gonna come in your cell first thing in the morning and take your mattress out, put it out front of your cell, and at nighttime, when it's time to go to sleep, they will put the mattress back in the cell. How would you like that one? Dude, it's brutal, man. It's brutal, bro. Like, even people in the shoe admit to, like, it's not fun, man. Segregation is brutal, bro. And for long periods of time, it can mess your brain up bad. Dudes have bit their fingers off, and, like, dudes have done major crazy things. Like, it messes with the psyche. It's proven that people need human interaction, you know? But hey, to each their own, bro. If you like your private cell, hey, I like being alone here at my home alone too. I'm a loner, so I don't blame you. But hey, man, hope your mental health's okay. Yes, I know a lot of people that have been there for long periods of time, their mental health's not the greatest, but they do. I know they try hard because I try hard. Um, but it's an everyday struggle. You know what I mean? Like ever since I was young, man. What, 18, 19, I was diagnosed with severe. I'm not trying to get a guilt trip here or nothing or trying to get sympathy. I'm just telling y'all facts. 18, I was diagnosed with severe depression, right? So I know depression in and out. I didn't get diagnosed with depression. Okay, there's something called depression, then there's something called severe depression. There's two different things. Okay, severe depression is a lot worse, and I also when years after that, I ended up developing severe anxiety. So I have severe anxiety and severe depression diagnosed by a doctor, right? And what it is you gotta try, you know what I mean? You can easily slip into the bad stuff easily, man. You can so many times tell yourself, fuck it, I'm just gonna go sell this drug or that drug, get some money quick, you know? And then you end up getting back into that lifestyle. Next thing you know, someone doesn't pay you, you get pissed off, you go break their arm or break their leg, you know what I mean? Or say you're not selling drugs, but you want to go and get good money, so you work for dudes and you hurt people. When they people owe money, say, I'm not saying me, I'm saying, say people do this. They go break their leg or whatever, and they get paid for it. This shit all plays a mental game on people, man. Eventually, they feel bad. Like years down the road, they think, why did I do these things to people? You know what I mean? For money, like it's not right. And it's just the world is kind of evil about money. For poor people and rich people, it's a big difference, man. Like the rich people can do anything they want, right? And then people that are poor, we gotta work so hard to try to make it. You know what I mean? Try to make it something. If we don't, we end up dead or in jail forever. And it's fucking brutal. And it's like a rat race, or it's like a never ending thing. And I always told myself, that ain't gonna be me, man. That ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna do something with my life when I get out this time. And I stuck to it. All the other times I told myself that, I didn't stick to it. I got out and I went and got work from the homies. And that leads a one way street. One way street to a jail cell or a grave. I'm gonna tell you that from experience. Okay? I think a lot of times when I got in jail, that probably saved my life from getting killed in the streets, you know? Because it was getting really bad back then with guys going around robbing each other, you know, certain streets and stuff. When guys are all fucked up on drugs, you know, they fucking sometimes try stuff, even though if they know you're violent and you're crazy, they still try something sometimes, and then you gotta get fucking crazy. And it's like that life ain't fun, man. It's not fun no more. It's not good. Then you spend your whole time in jail and you learn all this fucking crazy shit in jail when you're young. You know what I mean? You could say you're a young teenager, go to jail. Now you learn all this crazy stuff. Now you're even worse when you get out. People are supposed to rehabilitate you or fucking just locking you up and throwing away the key. More or less keeping you in there like a caged animal. Just deliver fucking meals to the hatch. Just bring the meal cart to the front of the range and the fucking servers will grab it and distribute it to the hatch like a fucking animal. Or if you don't eat in the cell, like you eat in the cell at the hearse, but if you in other jails when you don't eat in the cell and you're on the unit eating, it's like you just put it at the front and everyone just go grab it from the front hatch and fucking boom, 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 and you're like a dog waiting for your next meal to come. And like, especially dudes that don't have canteen or money for canteen. Some of these dudes, it's so sad, bro. Like, there'd be the nastiest stuff ever, and people would be not eating it, going to dump it in the garbage, and these guys will want to eat it, bro, because they got rescued. Some of them get rescued because they're like homeless or they fucking on so much drugs that they're gonna die. You know, it's bad here. People are on fentanyl here really bad. They're on crack and on pills real bad here. Like oxys and fucking morphine, whatever you can think of, opioids, Dilatas, all of it, hydromorphs, all of it, man. They on all of it. The peaches and grapes, the morphine that are peaches and grapes, and they got everything. Red rockets, 200 milligram red rockets that are morphine. It's a lot of eights and oxy 80s and fucking. Now everybody wants heroin, and then they all want fentanyl, and they can't get high on certain things anymore because fucking fentanyl is so strong, and they're all doing fentanyl. So now they want nothing but fentanyl. So then they're picking themselves to death, fucking everywhere. Their arms shit missing, shooting up, and they're missing. It's fucking nuts, bro. And these are people walking down the road right in front of you, and they'll be on the street like that place, Fillmore's, that I just did a short the other day about. But they said they're gonna give the NHL All Stars free lap dances if you come to Fillmore's. Fucking do a hop, skip, and a jump, and there's gonna be a fucking guy there doing a hit, like a fucking dirty needle. Like, make sure they don't get fall on a dirty needle because they're gonna rob you. Fucking 5 feet down the road, they're gonna rob your ass when you come out of the strip club or on the way in. Fuck, I've seen them guys. They're crazy. These guys will cut your fucking pockets off with an X-Acto blade. Okay, because fucking I've seen guys, innocent people walking by, try to hold their fucking pockets like this so they don't get robbed from their wallet. So they hold on as tight as they can to their back pocket so the guy can't get in his back pocket. The other dudes come up and fucking take an X-Acto blade and cut his fucking pocket off and take it out anyway. These guys are fucking prepared, trust me. They're ready to rob you. They're waiting to rob you. I'm not saying you or anybody watching, but I'm just saying people that are gonna go there thinking they're gonna have a good time. That ain't the strip club to go have a good time if you're fucking rich. Trust me. You can go to so many better places. Go to Whiskey and Go Go's or anywhere but there. Brass Rail or something, man. Anywhere but there. That's just my advice. That's my advice. Why they take mattress? They take the mattress so you can't sleep during the day. They're fucking assholes, man. It's called lope. They put a fucking magnet on the door, right? It's once you're adjudicated. Before you're adjudicated, it takes like 2-3 days to get adjudicated for the white shirt to come around and find you guilty or whatever. So for 2-3 days, you'll have your mattress. It'll be fine, and you'll have your shit. Then once you adjudicate it, that's it. They take everything. They put you on LOAP, LOAP, loss of all privileges is called, and then that means they're taking your mattress during the morning, as soon as the morning comes, and that's it. Give it back to you at the night, so you can't lay down. Or if you lay down, you have to lay on the hard steel bunk. It's nuts, bro. They take your fucking clothes. They take everything. You're there in your boxers, bro. Literally. Sometimes you'll have a t-shirt. They take your jumper and everything, all your stuff when you go shower, and you're sitting there fucking showering in handcuffs, trying to wash and shit with handcuffs. Oh, they take the handcuffs off while you're in the fucking shower, but you're locked in there, this little tiny cage. And then they fucking, you're trying to dry off quickly, and you got all this stuff, and it's just like some assholes will make you keep them on if they're really mad at you. And they take all your clothes and then they don't want to give them back. They fucking give you boxers back and a t-shirt, and it's like they'll take your jumper and oh, you'll get it when you go back to the unit, another jumper. It's like, so now you're fucking freezing. It's just they do everything they can to torture you, bro. It's bad. They'll fucking spill your. I've seen them like, okay, the cold tray has bread in it, a little fruit juice cup, tea, whatever, some other thing, right? Cereal or something in a milk bag, in a juice bag or something. That's in the mornings or something, right? They'll spill the shit on the fucking bread on purpose to make sure the bread's soggy and wet. They won't give you the right meals. It's supposed to be the meal for that night on the menu. It'll be on the unit, on the range, on the block. It'll be like burger night or something, or chicken nuggets or fucking whatever, sausage or whatever it is that night. Spaghetti or shitty food or whatever. They're not giving it to you. They're giving you like leftovers from 2 days ago's lunch for dinner. It's like, bro, they fuck with you bad, bro. And it's like, there's nothing you can do, man. And it's just so bad. And then you can try to like fight back or whatever, try to make a big thing about it. Then they're gonna come and they're gonna fucking come with the goon squad and do shit and attack you. And it's just fucking not worth it, man. I've been through that, but it's not worth it. Eventually, it's just like, you know what? You give up on it. They won't let you save onto your food or nothing. If say you go to yard and you had like an orange or apple in your cell that you had from lunch that you were gonna eat after dinner or something, you go to yard, they won't. You come back, they'll fucking sweep your cell, anything, man, right down to the last pepper packet. They want that cell bare. It was really hard even to get a Bible, bro. I had to wait for the chaplain to come around and see you to get a damn Bible and ask him for it. Just to have something to read, bro. Like, yeah, it's it's heavy, 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 heavy time when you're doing that, man. It's hard time right there. It's not like you're in your cell by yourself sitting there playing an SNES or an NES or a GameCube or something or whatever. If you even had a little TV or a GameCube or anything, that would be fine. You'd be fine. You'd be okay because you'd be able to, keep your mind occupied. When you're alone and got nothing and no one to talk to, well, you could talk to dudes and there, but some of them are crazy and they're just screaming and yelling and nonstop banging and kicking the doors. And you'll have normal homies. Yeah, you'll talk to them, but like you can't just sit there on the door all damn day talking, screaming out the cell, like, so you have a conversation here and there, and obviously guard COs are right there too, so you can't really talk too much. You're just like signing and shit, saying the odd things that you don't care if the CO's here. And it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's brutal. Flashbacks of it is like, and you feel like it's never gonna end. You feel like it's never gonna end. You're like, am I ever gonna get out of here? Is this ever gonna end? Am I gonna live through this shit? Because you start getting skinny, you're not eating good, and yet you're working out all the time because that's all you got to do. So it's like you got no food, but yet you're working out, so you're withering away. Yeah, it's harsh. It is, bro. It's harsh. It's fucking mean, man. I think they said it's like cruel punishment now. They said on the news, like nowadays they know psychiatrists and doctors know that this ain't cool, like this ain't a normal thing to do to people, but yet they still keep doing it. But it's getting better. I think they're getting closer to trying to stop it. I don't know, bro. We're getting closer to everything. Seems like in 2024, we're getting closer to finding out if there's real aliens on Earth. Closer to find out if the Simpsons predictions were true. Oh my god. The Simpsons have predicted everything. It's kind of weird. I just like was watching a video earlier about 2024 Simpsons stuff, and they were like showing all the different predictions they had made that came true over the years, and it's pretty crazy. It's like, wow. I wonder who made the. How do they know all this stuff? Is that much of a coincidence that all this stuff that the Simpsons talked about kept coming true? And they say it years in advance, years before. But yeah, this is the most craziest time, man. I'm seeing on the freaking news stuff I've never seen, never expected ever to hear government people talk about aliens and whatnot. That blows my mind. That we're in a day and age with aliens and fucking AIs What are we living in? Are we in a damn movie? A sci-fi movie? Everything's digital nowadays. Everything's online. It's like crazy. Anyway, I think we got 2 hours coming up almost. I'm getting really tired. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. But I enjoyed talking with all y'all. I love you guys. You guys are my family. To all the newer viewers that just showed up, appreciate you guys and all your comments. Sam, welcome to the channel, bro. Appreciate you. We had a good chat. And many more. I'll be coming on a lot more. Because we're almost at that 1K. Hit that subscribe and like, please, and share. Let people know we're almost there. I was hoping to hit it tonight, but I'm not sure if we did. I don't think we did, but we will hit it. We'll do some stuff and we'll hit it. We're gonna hit it tomorrow, maybe. We'll hit it. And yeah, man, appreciate all you guys. Okay, I'm gonna say peace out to everybody. Peace out to everybody. Peace out, Big J Biz. Peace out, Joe. Ken Kniff. Peace, Flufferman. Mr. Diddy. John. Peace to everybody. And Bigfoot. Montana. Be more one hitter quitter. Trent. Sam. Appreciate each and every one of you. And all the ones in the background that didn't comment. I appreciate you guys too, and all your likes and comment and views. Appreciate all you guys for watching the content, and check out the playlists. The playlists are real cool. I've been trying to clean up the titles. You'll see. Check it out, and I'm gonna start cleaning it up even more. See you later, and see you. Check out the merch, and we have memberships if you want it. All that fun stuff. You can get stars, stickers, super stars, super stickers, super chats. We now have all that. Okay? We'll see you in the next one. And we might be at 1K. Alright? The next time we go live. And we're gonna go live a lot more. Okay? We'll see you in the next one, bro.